Hello, welcome back to Drive Driver Driven. I'm Humble, and we have something special today. For July 7th, Sevens Day, I wanted to do something fun. A road rally with sevens and seven silhouettes through the mountains, out to the coast for lunch, and then back into the bay. I've watched videos of the UK groups and seven owners every year, and this time I wanted to have a similar experience on this side of the pond. We started at Foothill College to pre-stage everyone to meet up before we started the rally, and this gave us the unique opportunity to start kind of a British event with a roundabout. It seemed appropriate. As with other British endeavors, though, I was ambitious but rubbish. In the panic to hurry up and get the car ready and fumble with the belt and so on, didn't load the map to start the rally, and I actually ended up getting us lost by missing the very first turn. We quickly corrected course and got back on our way.
Sorry, one moment.
Course corrected, we start with a long, torturous climb winding up the coastal mountains in hot temps and at slow speeds. The constant load without airflow means that coolant temps climb and climb, putting the fans and thermostats through their paces. This road is Page Mill Road. It's not particularly quick, but it is relatively smooth except near the top. It's a popular climbing road for cyclists, so it's always good to have an eye out for them. That eventually leads up to Skyline, or Highway 35, which is one of the most popular driving roads in the mountains for both cars and motorcycles alike. It tickles the ridgeline as it goes, weaving through redwoods and teasing you with beautiful vistas of both the bay and the coast. The road surface has suffered over the years, leaving ruts and mid-corner washouts that can upset your car or your suspension if you're not ready and sprung a little on the stiff side. Coming to the intersection of Highway 35 and Highway 84 rests Alice's Restaurant, a popular destination spot for breakfast or lunch, and a great spot to car watch or bike watch throughout the day as everyone comes through. It's always teeming with people, and even when the weather is rough, you'll find somebody up here making the slog over the mountains. Heading west on 84 towards the coast, you continue to wind your way through the redwoods. almost immediately you'll feel the air temps drop by about 10 degrees. And that's the remnants of the marine layer still fighting to get over this coastal range. We took a short break at the La Honda Country Market. I highly recommend stopping here to spot cars or have a bite to eat when Alice's gets too busy. Back on the road, we'll make our way down to Highway 1, and that's where weather's going to start to feel a bit more British. We got to chat with the Exige owner that you saw in the pictures, and he joined us a little late. He missed us at the start point, but he was able to catch up because we were held up by all the traffic. On the Pacific Coast Highway, or Highway 1, this is generally what you can expect. The Bay Area itself is just full of microclimates, and the coastal road doubly so. It was roughly 86 when we started out, and now by the coast it's about 20 degrees cooler. This is the marine layer I was talking about earlier. It sweeps in and out through the day, bringing this fog and cooler temperatures with it. Sometimes it's clear, and sometimes the fog is so thick you might as well be swimming. And if you drive Highway 1 long enough, it's going to be both. Suffering a little stop and go, we make it to the lunch spot, which is the Flying Fish Grill in Half Moon Bay. I kind of picked this place on a whim, and after a quick check of the menu, I definitely want to come back. The fish and chips was the goal that most of us had, and a quick survey of the menu, there's some fish tacos and several other dishes that looked very excellent. originally this was supposed to be the end of the rally, and from here we would have split our ways and gone home. However, the 4-7 owners that showed up all live within about 5 miles of each other in South Bay, so we decided to continue on as a group. From the Flying Fish Grill, we head east on Highway 92 back towards the bay. There's a bit of traffic, but nothing like the traffic jam heading towards the coast. It's a common sight to see any road that leads towards water just getting jammed up like this and slow to a stop anytime the mercury rises. From Highway 92, we turn south on Skyline, or Highway 35, onto the section that we skipped by heading towards the coast on 84 before our rest stop. This section is much like the southern section, but it sees a little bit less traffic since the northern feeder road is usually backed up. It's still popular for motorcyclists and cars, and it cuts through the Alice's Restaurant intersection that we saw earlier. Skipping the bit that we did before and heading south from Page Mill Road, it's more of the same winding road with ever-increasing tree cover as you go. More and more redwoods line the road with a few popular hiking spots along the sides. The air temp also rises as you go south, as you get farther and farther away from where the marine layer tries to get into the bay. That leads us to Four Corners, or the intersection of Skyline, Highway 35, and Highway 9. Going east from the summit here towards Saratoga will take us back into the bay. Temps are already feeling pretty hot, and the off-throttle downhill is a welcome respite to cool down the cars. With temps in the low 90s now, we're all missing that cooler marine layer that we had at the coast. Once we get through downtown Saratoga, this is another good spot for coffee, lunch, or dinner, all with good car and bike spotting opportunities, since this is a gateway to fun driving roads. from Saratoga, we all go our separate ways. I'm happy to say that aside from a low battery from some lights being left on and a corrective bump start, we were issue-free. Everyone made the 100-plus mile drive successfully, and everyone made it home safely. Not bad for a bunch of British steel designed in the UK and assembled in California. That being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.